Hey there, I am here to share this new baby that I just finished last night. It was too dark to take pictures, so here is Kyrie. Her diaper is a little wonky there. She's a big, chunky baby. I just love her rolls, and she's heavy and fits nicely into your arms. Look how she snuggles. She was sculpted by Sylvia Manning, and I think she's just an amazing sculptor. And just look at her feet. Her feet have these little curled toes. Can you see that? They're the cutest feet I've ever seen. I just love her. Kyrie is reserved. I made her for a customer as a soft custom, and I just loved making her. And so if anybody just thinks that she's adorable and would like me to do one for them, let me know. I do soft customs, which are, it's when you choose the sculpt and the hair and the skin tone, and then you just let me kind of do the rest. But I do send pictures and updates the whole time I'm working on them, and I really like doing it. It's been so fun because I get to know my customers a little bit better, and I don't know, it's just fun. I really like it. The lady that I made Kyrie for is super sweet, and I can't wait to send her off to her. No, I will miss her because she's so cute. Okay, so I thought I would share some silicone tips with you guys. Usually when I sell a doll, I send a video on how their hair should be brushed, just because if you have a silicone doll at your house that was sculpted by anyone, rooted by anyone, it might not be looking like it did when you first got it. And if you want to know how to fix that, I am here to share that with you. So usually artists, when they root hair, there's always a swirl, just like in a real baby. So you can see back here, there is a swirl pattern that comes from up here, and every place that's rooted is going towards the swirl. So that's good to keep in mind, because then you know that you always want to brush out from the swirl, not against it, but like with the pattern, so that it doesn't look crazy. And I always use a little bit of spray water. Sometimes I put like a drop of BioSilk in here, or I really like this leave-in mohair conditioner from Go Baby. It smells like lavender. It smells so good. Love that. So you get it a little bit damp, just like that. And then you start at the top, and you just kind of want to follow the way the rooting has been done. So you know it's going to come out from the swirl. And then this is kind of in a little S shape. You can tell that you're going the right way because it's like laying flat and it looks neat. If it doesn't, then that's probably the wrong direction. So then the sides, it's pretty much the same. The sides usually have some sort of soft little baby hairs kind of in the front here. So you definitely want those to be flat, and you want those to be able to be seen. So I always do that. Then the front, usually I root a little bit thicker at the top, and I use curlier hair on this one. So you get that. This is going to be a little tricky since I'm upside down and backwards, but still coming out from the swirl like that. And then I can kind of do an S shape if you like. You can do a couple different swirls, as long as you're going in this direction that you can tell that the person rooted, directionally rooted your baby's hair. So you can see it's really, I could do this for a long time. I really like doing their hair. Also, I do like to sometimes put in little clips or headbands, but that you really do have to be careful with that because those can pull out their hair. But don't be afraid to just brush their hair and try different ways to style it. Because usually with silicone hair, the silicone, you're rooting pretty deep into the silicone, and it's not gonna just fall out from you messing around with it a little. The other tip for the hair is if it's not laying flat like you like, you can take a little bit of plastic wrap and put it over their head like a little bonnet. Make it snug, and then get a little snug fitting hat and pop that on top. And then you leave it for a night while it dries. And when the next morning, you can take it all off, and it'll be dried and smooth and exactly how you left it, and it'll stay flat. So that is a good tip that I like to use. Okay, the other thing was having to do with the pacifiers. So most silicone dolls have open mouth, and I always put silicone powder onto a brush. So I use like silicone velvet or just matte. Those are the powders that I usually use. You just get a little bit on there, and then you can just put them in without any kind of friction. So then there's no like tearing or putting any kind of pressure or stretching on their mouth. So you can see when the powder's on there, if it wasn't on there, it would kind of stick and pull, but it's the silicone powder's on there, so it makes it really easy. And then there will be no harm done. I think that is it for my tips for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you like Kyrie. I think she's so cute. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for watching.